Here we go, AKAPADers. The Defenders of Dynatron City. This simple comic book based on a video game that you guys never heard of or clearly forgotten from a long time ago. This book changed the way how I look at comic books. I'm going to explain that. We're going to go through this book. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on how it came about, what it really is. And then we're going to just sit down and watch the animated pilot. So get ready, AKAPADers. Join me. Let's rock and roll. If my lips appear to be red, and I've been trying to get it off, the Bulldog, the Samyang nudies, these things, I am so addicted to them. I've been addicted to them for years. I eat about 5 packs at a time. They're hotter than hot. They liquefy your insides. So, excuse the redness. It's kind of like the spice melange, isn't it? Okay, AKAPADers. Peter A. DeLuca here, AKAPAD69. Insane with me. Doing throughout Philadelphia, PA, Europe, and the vast multiverse as your eclectic one. I'm your eclectic one. And in some tight holes, tight circles, also known as the pop culture pope. People, I'm a little delirious. And the reason is, well, if you haven't noticed, it's really late at night. And luckily, I'm not waking anyone up. I'm not disturbing the peace, doing videos like this loud, this late. Here we go, okay? Defenders of Dynatron City. So, brought to you by the fine folks at Lucasarts. So, Lucasarts, a lot of people forget, a hell of a video game company. They did some bangers. There was a time where it was easy to be fascinated with George Lucas outside of Star Wars because he had Skywalker Ranch, Industrial Light and Magic. He had LucasArts, and technically, even at one time, he had Pixar. It was like when Star Wars went on the lull, okay? Before he came back with the special editions, and at that point, never really went away. But there was like a good chunk of time where Star Wars was passé. Nobody really wanted it. The figures did so and so. A little bit exciting when they got redropped, but there wasn't this like fever. And everything that we got from the special editions going into Force Awakens, it was a big build. Like everything, people wanted Force Awakens so effing bad, and that's why even like that trailer popped, creating trailer reactions. What am I babbling about? So this it's a silly superhero universe. If you like the Tick, you would like this. If you like Toxic Crusaders, you would like this. This style of comic book, it's not new, but it goes back to what comic books should be. And that's not where it changed my perception. What really transformed the way how I look at comics, it was this ad, this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ad. And I'm reading this, and keep in mind, people, I've kept this in my bag for quite some time. Like the cover's almost like rolling off. I read this for like almost like a week straight and went back and forth with a few details. Not of the story, but my experience reading the book. So many of you, I get it. Like we're kind of in a generation that doesn't quite do it this way anymore. So this ad, it brought me back. It brought me back to when I first saw this ad. And then I realized, because I would look for other ads. And, like there used to be like a BMX one around this time. So, that's where lightning struck my brain. It wasn't, cool scientist characters like this here. It was comic books or advertising. They're not really comic books, right? Comic books is a term coined. It's coined to explain what this is. Okay, and these really aren't comic books. This maybe is a comic book because it's comical, but everything else is not. Everything else that we have today is not. Now that doesn't mean there's not people out there emulating this style, but the overall point though is comic books are really magazines. They're periodicals. They're monthlies, and the bloodline for monthlies, it's ads. It's ads. Like this Looney Tunes one here, another video game. Or You Make the Rules, Game Genie. Comic books are a vehicle for ads. That's the business model. The business model of comic books it's not your character. It's not your plot. It's not your character design or the execution of the book itself. It's the reach of the comic. And here's the crazy thing is if you're crowdfunding and you pretty much have a predictable reach, predictable units sold, and you're not selling advertising around that predicted distribution, I gotta say it, you're an idiot. You're looking at it completely the wrong way. Up until now, I've been with you. So and even like, look, these awesome t-shirts. So let's hit the drawing table. I want to introduce to you the amazing characters of the defenders of Dynatron City. We're going to gloss it over. This is one of 6. We're only going to do issue 1 because that's all I got. Maybe we'll do more down the road. And then we're going to have the television pilot because this was pushing, just like Toxic Crusaders, to be the next big thing. Come on, and coming from the house, one of the houses of George Lucas. Let's go. Alright, AKAPADers, let's get this GI. Well, look, real quick. On Saturdays and sometimes Sundays, I've just been live streaming. I don't know, I've just been trying to work out drawing the worst, the hated, the G.I. Joes, the G.I. Joe characters, Cobra G.I. Joe, the ones that you guys hate, the ones that just get crapped on the most. And yes, relatively, I've just been trying to work out ways to show them off in a fun, interesting way. Join me live for that. The book that changed. Oh, hold up. I just dug this up. I wanted to show this off real quick. Fish Police, independent comic, network television, prime time animated series, back to Marvel. And we get a lot of the same flavor I was talking about with that intro, which is comic books are fun and they're great for advertising. Look at Jerry Rice here. Maybe a few years, the game will catch up. Still all-time leading receiver. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, only accept comic book criticism and commentary from fellows that just have books that are completely banged up and destroyed. We don't slab them here. We don't save them for investments. We read them and we beat them. Say hello to Crypto, by the way, guys. Defenders of Dynatron City. Cheers. First, it's fab. It's rad. Fun filled. I'm not 100% who. Like, this cover kind of looks like Ken Stacy. I'm not 100%. But I was always just drawn to the palette of this cover. The blues here make this yellow and this orange. And almost like this sunset or sunrise, golden hour, if you will, makes it pop. And it's, to me, it's perfection when we get this again. It's like a diamond, a little bit of a triangulation on what to focus on. Isn't that crazy? Like, we know who the subjects are in 2 seconds. And in a weird way, the focus is the monkey here. So we get in. And we get some, like, little bit of background on our creators. Here we go. Steve Parcell, Jerry Winnick, story, Steve Parcell, writer Frank Sirocco, penciler. So as far as I know, Frank Sirocco, penciler wise, I don't think he has a lot of experience in the world of comics at this time. I think he was mostly a Lucasfilm dude. So my first take, like my first criticism, and this is why I feel like a lot of these younger all age books, if you want to call them, don't resonate and don't hit too well, because they really don't follow the Jim Shooter rule, which is, or kind of like the Jack Kirby rule, which is as quickly as possible, let's showcase the characters and showcase the powers, right? We don't get that in these first 3 pages. This really should be a spread page, and this should be somewhat of a splash page. If we're establishing Dynatron City, which we kind of see, right? It's a lot of Fifth Element here. We have a nod to the Daily Planet in the background. Welcome to Dynatron City, proud symbol of the atomic age, the warm, inviting community where mutation is a way of life and heroes come in a variety of baffling shapes and sizes. Like here we have like Buzzsaw Girl, we have Hammerhead Dude. It's just fun, right? So we get into it, and essentially, look, we establish the characters relatively quick. I'm pretty busy, Monkey Kid. Hey, this will get his attention. Don't look now, Jet. This is Jet. But here comes Buzzsaw Girl. We're learning the characters right away. Don't worry, Radium Dog. Boom. So, like, who's left? Who's left, right? Thumbs are way overrated. You would think so, Toolbox. So, again, it's awesome within a couple, not panels, but word balloons. We know the cast. But yeah, so essentially we get 2 kids. They come up on the bad guy's evil fortress, and they stumble on the dude. So here. I was right. It's Dr. Mayhem right here, and Adam Ed right here. So, we get these kids. They stumble on, and the heroes are going to have to come and rescue everyone. And here's the crazy thing. So Mayhem steals the girl's cat and mutates it, and then we're going to go to the ground. We're going to pound. Pretty much get this fight, but I really do love, again, with Monkey Boy here. And Monkey Boy's just like throwing bananas, and bananas are like grenades, are exploding, but the kind of like the negative background here, and this is something that it's subliminal, but the range of his motion here, and you see that streak? It's just kind of like it fits. And maybe that streak could be like coming in a little bit more like here to kind of really sell the idea that it's being thrown by Monkey Boy. But yeah, and Buzzsaw Girl comes in, cuts through everyone. Yeah, and we get this back and forth. I love this bonk shot by Jet. Fires his head, bounces off of Adam Ed. But yeah, we get a nice display of everyone's power. And here we go. We're in a comic book. The cat mutates, breaks out of the glass vial, or the hibernation chamber, breaks out, and basically, I love it. Runs into a grocery store. Great shot here. Smells like moist animals. So the cat just wreaks havoc, goes for the fish. And then Toolbox here is like, I'm going to come up with something. I'm going to cure the cat. So he cures the cat, but guess what happens? The dog, radiation dog, gets into it. He mutates, and then we get cats and dogs here on top of the Empire State Building. Again, great use of a negative panel here. So a little bit of what I was saying earlier about maybe there's drawing ability, but the hours and the thousands of pages you need to nail down good comic book action, because anyone can do 2 talking heads, but to nail down good comic book action, that's the true trial by fire. And we don't exactly get that. I mean, great negative here. The silhouettes could be a little bit better, but we don't get this obvious flow. And what's a little bit of that obvious flow? Monkey Boy here goes from the left to the panel, looks to the right of the panel, and then where he's kind of back to the left of sorry, he goes right, looks left, and he's back to right. This is confusing here. Okay, a little bit of like straight up simple good comic book storytelling, like here, like I'll show you guys. So we get Monkey here. Okay, we want to split the panels, and we want the monkey to be here. If he's looking, we have to find a way for him to look at the map this way, maybe with the girl in the background here still, you know, and then right here. So when he's pointing on the map, we know it's just, again, a couple subliminal things that work. But we get these cool shots. I love this shot here. Jets his head, grabs onto the horns of his own head, and rockets his body. Knocks everyone off the top of essentially the Empire State Building before they can broadcast doom. Dog catches the cat. I love this part. I love this part, by the way. The dog saving the cat. And yeah, Radio Dog saves the cat. And we get Bootsy, you're back. I love you more than ever. Toolbox, that kitty still has red eyes. Blah blah. See, it ends on an upbeat. The adventure continues. Another good use of a negative panel with silhouette. I don't know, people, and we read this, right? Like we buy this for $1.25. We give this to someone young in our lives. They read this, but then they now have the power over all that is. They now have the Warlock and the Infinity Watch, and you're like, what? You're almost just like, this is like, you know, like, oh, I really like this, but this is something like, this looks life-changing. You might buy a game, you might subscribe, but the whole idea is, right, like we end this on such a happy note. That Mayhem's been a flea on the belly of this city long enough. And it's our destiny to pick and scratch and chew at him until there ain't a trace of his bad influence anymore. Right, Monkey Kid? Powerful words, Jet. But you're making me a little too nauseous. Oh, watch that radium dog. You almost hit that cooling tower because the dog drives. Like, watch. We don't see in the beginning the dog is at the steering wheel. And again, too, that's why we kind of want bigger panels, because in a way, we're bookending the adventure here, and we have a gag that doesn't hit home because we don't have big enough panels. This is a little bit of the instinct you get. The more you F and draw, the more pages you work on, the more of an instinct you have for that. But I love the gags for all the characters. I love the personalities. I believe this only went for 6 issues. I kind of want to say Fish Police may have been 6 or 7 issues. Toxic Crusaders could have been 8 issues. This is so a lot of people, you say all this stuff about, again, what year are we at? 92. You say a lot of stuff about 90s comics. What people don't say is the passing of this type of book. This type of book on a large scale is gone. And it's really depressing because these are the books to build the next steps. And this is more of the business model. A lot of independents, young creators, everyone in general needs to look at. And look at this. Look at Barry Sanders here. Holy crap, man. Like, and people are like, oh, everyone bought sports cards and comic books. Yeah, that's why. This is why. The kids playing Pee Wee football are the ones reading Fish Police. Think about that.
Welcome to Dynatron City, proud symbol of the atomic age. Cooking is safe and easy in a kitchen filled with atomic appliances. And what better way to top off a neutrino nutritious breakfast than with a frosty Proto-Cola, everyone's favorite soft drink. Dad's ready for an exciting day at work, because in Dynatron City, everyone knows that hard work and a good attitude is what builds a great future. An atomic future. Because atomic power is safe, clean, and inexpensive. The power of the future. The power of Dynatron City.
Why does the engine glow like that, Mommy?
Because it's radioactive.
Wow!
Yes, remember, Timmy, here in Dynatron City, Mr. Atom is our friend.
Hey, looks like I just got that extra hand I've always needed.
That's great, dear.
Yeah, Dad! Cool!
Yes, Timmy, cool. Thanks to Mr. Atom, everyone in Dynatron City is happy, and mutation is a way of life.
My new improved mutation-causing atomic Proto-Cola was supposed to terrify these Dynatron City dolts into leaving. Instead, it's a big hit.
This is a problem? You could get rich.
But not rich enough. I want to rule Dynatron City. This is my city. I was the one who designed it. Me, Dr. Mayhem.
Yes, but that was before you became an evil mutant genius.
Don't sass me, you semi-evolved simian! Remember, it was my atomic Proto-Cola syrup that made you what you are. You're lucky I let you live after you dumped the vat of syrup over my factory's atomic generator and mutated it into this useless piece of low-class modular statuary! Now I am forced to rely on stupid archaic electricity for my next evil plot! To create a conquering army of robot drone soldiers!
Wendy?
Oh, Mary. Mary Middlefield? Brett, this is Mary. She works for the electric company. What are you doing here?
Someone in this plant has been using a whole lot of electricity lately, so the company sent me here to find out why.
Horse buckles, more interruptions! Well, I'll take care of them! Go away! I'm a busy man!
Now, just a minute, sir. I was hired to deliver that last load of Proto-Cola. Well, I'm done, so I'd like to be paid now.
Total control in inches of my glove, and cool wards waiting!
Wait a minute, mister.
Get lost, sucker! And I am a doctor!
Well, Brett, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm gonna go in there and kick some butt.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. How about it, Mary? We'll help. Stand back. I'll go through this fence like a buzzsaw.
All right, you cheapskate. Where's my money?
Looks like no one's here.
I'm here, but I really wish I wasn't.
It must be some kid who's mutated into a part monkey. A monkey kid.
Actually, I'm a monkey degenerated into part human. Say, how about getting me out of here?
Welcome to the free world, you little monkey kid.
Freedom? Yeah, right. We won't be free for long if Mayhem comes back.
Wow! Look it! Robots!
So that's where the electricity was going.
Yeah, well, that's why Mayhem didn't pay, you see. He's planning to use these robots to conquer Dynatron City, so he figured why bother. Quick, let's get out of here!
No, we've got to stop him.
It's our duty as citizens.
We'll inform the proper authorities.
There'll be none of that. From now on, the only proper authority in Dynatron City is me! Get them!
You won't get away with this, you melon-headed megalomaniac! Truth, justice, and Dynatron City will prevail!
That only happens in comic books, fool. Now, ciao, baby. I am off to victory. Dynatron City will be mine. I love my life.
It's no use! Get! Break free!
Ugh, they even chained my toolbox.
If only I had an electric cutting torch.
Yeesh, I could use a banana right now.
What was that?
Looks like these chains were designed for humans, but not monkeys. Yes, bananas, here I come.
Wait! Rescue us first, please.
In a minute, all right already. Yeesh. I hope this works.
Oh, yes! Yay! He made it!
I pulled the atomic Coca-Cola syrup lever.
Now I'll see Dynatron City in panic.
Oh boy!
You, Dynatron City, surrender or be destroyed!
It's now or never. I guess only mutant superheroes can stop Mayhem now. Time to give that atomic syrup the special Proto-Cola Mutant Fizz!
I'm charged. Just call me Miss Megawatt.
This is written. I'm a buzzsaw.
No more Trent Headlong! Now I'm Jet Headstrong! And I'll call you, Radium Dog! I may be a toolbox, but I know a prison when I see one, and I'm getting out!
Oh great, what is this, Halloween? We need a plan!
Dynatron City has fallen. My rule is complete. The city that I created is a city I now rule.
Better order a padded seat for your throne, Mayhem.
What?
Cause we're about to turn your rule into drool. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting... Oh, that's good. Presenting the Defenders of Dynatron City.
Where did you come from?
We're the guys and gals you left chained in the tank, but now we're mutant superheroes come to defeat you.
You've lost your heads.
Glad you mentioned it, Mayhem. Yeah! Top that, buzzsaw girl.
Just watch me. This is ripping. Disarmed and defeated.
Uh-oh! Looks like this calls for my patented robot reprogramming dance inducer! Well, I didn't say they'd be good dancers.
There, atomic trolley rail. Time for a little conductive effort. Sorry, boys. Game's over.
Oh, darn those defenders of Dynatron City! My robot army is devastated. Time for Plan B. Run away!
I love this city. Hooray for Dynatron City. I'm really charged.
Excuse me, folks.
Yay! We win.
Mayhem's still out there!
Curses! My robot smooshed, and all I have left is a useless piece of contemporary art! Ow! Ow! Oh, what's this? An on-off switch, of course. Even evil geniuses sometimes overlook the obvious.
Atom head, the floating head at your service, Master. Full inanimate mutagen charged. How may I serve you?
Yes! Yes!
Guys, excuse me, listen, we're really gonna need a good plan of action here.
Oh, thinking is boring. Let's just smash down the factory, blow up everything in sight, and pound Mayhem's head into a shattered bag of skull fragments. What do you think?
I think that's my kind of plan. Let's go! Let's go! No! All right, Mayhem, we're bringing you to justice. You gonna come quietly, or should we humiliate you in front of your robots first?
You're about to learn what humiliation really means, defenders. Get them out of bed!
Alright, now everybody listen. I've got a plan.
Don't sweat it, monkey kid. This is how I do my head work.
match for electric speed?
So, you think you're pretty sparky, huh? Well, a little insulation ought to give you some resistance.
Insulating foam. I'm grounded.
Oh, this is easy. If there's one thing I understand, it's machinery.
The magnet, Adamant!
An atomic magnet!
I came, I saw, I conquer. I flipped up! Oh, my man.
Call that an attack? I see kids' rooms more organized. Immobilize them! Atabed, bring my factory monster to life! Rig my factory to spread my new atomic charge mutagen serum. I'll mutate all of Dynatron City into my obedient servants. Starting with you! Soon, you will be my evil servants, and Dynatron City will be mine! Mine! Mine!
Say there, monkey kid. Well, you said a while back something about a plan.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, please, don't! Come on!
Oh, all right. Then listen up, you boneheads! Now hear this. Just because you're mutant superheroes doesn't mean you can just joke around and show off your powers. We've got to become a team, or we're all dead!
All right, we're a team.
Good, terrific. So, now, the first thing we do as a team is, we roll to the left, now! Now let's do some teamwork!
What are they doing? Stop them!
That floating head is what's controlling it. You distract the building while I stop that head. I can't believe I'm doing this. Now! Blow your stack!
You got it, monkey kid!
You filthy animal! Get off my creation! Stop it! Stop it this instant!
Looks like this calls for it! My patented stretch retractable dry alloy factory tripper! Can you give me a hand, Jack?
2 bucks, good buddy? I'll do more than that! Gee, it worked in Star Wars.
Hang on, Jet and Toolbox. You need a woman's touch here.
Gotta get the switch! Got it!
No! My glorious 3
Guess old Dr. Mayhem is all washed up.
Ugh, this is ripping. We saved Dynatron City.
It was working as a team that did it.
Yeah, but there may be other dangers. Other villains like Mayhem. Maybe even Mayhem himself.
Say, let's make the Defenders of Dynatron City a permanent team, with a headquarters and cool vehicles and official decoder rings and fan clubs and everything.
Now that's my kind of sellout.
Hey, I think that's a swell idea. And for our team leader, I nominate Monkey Kid!
Monkey Kid's got the brains! Monkey brains! Monkey brains! Oh shit, Monkey Kid!
Monkey Kid!
No, I can't. Yeesh! I don't even know what I'm doing.
But that's all part of the great leadership tradition, Monkey Kid.
You just wait! Dynatron City! Dr. Mayhem is coming back!
Beak.